Hey, Busta-Grill, Busta Crypto. I know I'm back. It's been a while. Thank you for all this new subs I've gotten. You saw that video in the beginning. You know, I don't know if you guys are anyone, guys, girls, pigs, and dogs, loves flying, or you guys are pilots or whatever. I'm trying to get there. I'm almost there. But what I want to talk about in this video is why or how I feel like drip is going to help me get to bigger goals than what I have today, or what I think I could ever do without drip. All right, so I usually break, but I don't need a break because I don't want you guys to, I don't need a break in the middle. So here's what I'm thinking, right? So here's my faucet update. I'm at 4568 as of right now. If I do the math for the faucet, right, and it's at the faucet right now is at 750, right? So if you do this, I got 6 months, right? 6 months is not a long time. And the reason why this is such a big deal to me is because if you've been watching the last couple of videos, I'm super bullish and super excited. I hate that word, about growing my faucet to a point where I'm max payout. I mean, I want to get to 5,000, 10,000, and 27,000, right? So in 6 months, right, I got in the drip back in January of earlier this year. And so that would be about 6 months, would put me about March. So spring of next year, right, if I just keep compounding, hydrating, whatever, maybe add a little more to that, I can probably get to max payout sooner than March of next year. If I can get to max payout by the end of this year, that was actually one of my goals initially that I never really talked about, but one of my bigger goals is actually try to get this thing paid out and maxed out by the end of this year without taking any profits from here. I've probably taken profits like 4 or 5 times, probably for like $1,000 or $2,000. So not a ton of money. So for me personally and my family, all of us, I just need to wait 6 months, and I'm trying to. I don't necessarily need to convince myself. I really much need to convince my wife that let's just hold on for another 6 months. It's always difficult. So I know. Put in the comment section if you find it difficult too to kind of relay that message, but. In general, it is what it is. It's risk capital in here. But at the same time, this is a large amount of money that, we set aside to be risky, right? Or to be in risk capital. So what I really do feel like, if this thing stays at $7, I know it's going to suck because we're not going to do the Vegas trip for one trip hits $50 and then, blah, blah, blah. It's going to happen. But just assuming it doesn't, right? So here's what I'm thinking, right? So you have 100,000 drip is your max, right? And then if you divide that by 3.65, which is so that's max payout is 27,397, right? So let's just put that in here. $50 because it's 750 on the DEX right now, or 749. Okay, 749. Right. So that's that, right? And then times 0.01, right? So assuming it just stays at this amount for whatever, $7.50 for the next year, 2 years out, so I can just get paid out. That's $2,000 a day, right? And that's assuming there's no appreciation. I don't add anything in here to get this sooner, but that's a lot of money times 365 because I can't hydrate anymore, right? I'm going to make close to $750,000 in 1 year. How powerful is that, right? At the fact that it can stay at $7.50. So the reason why I put that video in the beginning is because being a pilot is actually not cheap, right? So I'm spending a lot of money that I've saved up to actually finish my private pilot, and most likely I will probably go commercial. So with that said, there's going to be more additional hours I need to fly and training I need. But in general, what's going to end up happening is it's going to allow me to do that, right? Drip is going to allow me to fly. And hopefully, if this price does appreciate more than $7.49, I don't even know. I honestly, one of the biggest things I want to do is I want to give more back, and maybe flying and doing volunteer flights, doing things like that is maybe something I do, so I don't necessarily need to get paid. But it just opens up so many different options if you're in the faucet. Now, I love the garden. Don't get me wrong. I do. I feel like it's a huge leverage play, but it is a game theory. It is a minor, right? So it's not as easy as set and forget it with the 1%. So to summarize this video, we don't need drip to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $70. We don't. Is it nice? Yes, it's a nice to have. But personally, all that I'm doing right now, and all that's the biggest thing that's always on my mind is time, right? The time for me to get to max payout. It's not necessarily the price. The next thing I want you to take away from this video is, I know we all want to buy cars and houses and things for our parents and things like that. Don't get me wrong. I mean, those are all awesome things, right? To give back, pay off school loans. I mean, drip will allow people to maybe just stay at home, watch the kids, Maybe drip's going to allow them to, start that business they want to start. For me, it's going to allow me to fly more and to get to a commercial rating where I ultimately think I want to go. And then start doing, maybe private jet charters or something like that. So anyway, put in the comment section how you think drip is going to change your life, or can change your life if you just wait. Remember, nothing I say in my videos is financial advice. Do your own due diligence. If you like this content, please hit that like. If you don't like it, hit that thumbs on twice. If not subbing, I don't know why. Everyone, I am close to 800. So as I get to 800, it's 59. I'll send another 10 drip out, right? So please, excuse me, leave in the comment section, hit that sub, hit that like. Everyone have a good rest of your Thursday. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.